Hello everyone, nice to see you again on the Great Garden channel. Let the orchids bloom brightly all year round. With healthy, plump, and sturdy orchids, new roots grow a lot and continuously. In this video, I will share with you a new type of organic fertilizer. Helps provide orchids with many nutrients so that the plants produce many healthy flowers. In addition to American English, I also added narration in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the video more easily. Click on the gear icon in the right corner of the screen and choose the appropriate language. Don't forget to leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to support me and not miss any orchid care tips. Now, let's explore the details. This is bay leaves. You can easily buy them in the supermarket. You use 8 to 10 bay leaves, crush, or cut into small pieces. And put them in a jar. Add 500 milliliters of boiled water. Remember not to fertilize your orchids if they do not receive enough diffused light, at least 12 hours a day. Cover tightly and wait for the water to cool. Next is rice. Use 5 tablespoons of rice. Add 800 milliliters of warm water. After the nutrients have dissolved in the water, you filter this water. Mix in the bay leaves. Add 1 liter of water to dilute. Method 1. Gently wipe both the top and bottom of the orchid leaves. This not only cleans the dust, but also provides them with nutrients. This is similar to fertilizing orchids through leaves, which will always grow healthy and green. Orchids should be kept at a temperature of 22 to 24 degrees during the day and 16 to 18 degrees at night. The difference in temperature promotes abundant flowering. You should wipe the leaves of the plant at least once a month. The stomata open and the plant will photosynthesize better. If you do not wipe the leaves, you can spray the fertilizer on the orchid. You can put this water in a spray bottle. Then, spray it on the entire orchid. This fertilizer contains a lot of minerals, helps stimulate orchid growth. This type of fertilizer has very good antibacterial properties. Will help protect your orchid from harmful insects. You should apply this method to the orchid 1 to 2 times a month. After spraying the fertilizer on the plant, I put the orchid in a warm place with enough light for the water to evaporate. Method 3. Water the orchid pot with this liquid fertilizer. Water the orchid with this liquid fertilizer solution. The roots will absorb nutrients and transport them to the growing parts to nourish the plant. To know when to water the orchid, I look at the color of the roots. When the orchid roots have turned pale silver, it is time to water the orchid. You water the orchid roots with this fertilizer. Liquid fertilizer made from rice and bay leaves contains many vitamins, minerals, and trace elements, providing diverse nutrition for orchids. Applying liquid fertilizer promotes root growth, increasing the plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients. Compounds in bay leaves can stimulate orchids to grow new roots, helping the plant absorb nutrients better. I leave it like that for 30 minutes. On other days, you can just water the plant with regular water. After 1 to 2 months of using this fertilizer, the orchid will grow very well. Never underestimate natural fertilizers. And the flowers will bloom longer and stay fresh longer. They are as effective as pre-made mineral compounds but are safer. Natural fertilizers take time to work, helping plants grow sustainably and last longer. I hope my video is useful to you. May your plant care bring you joy and great results. Hope you enjoy this compost. Don't forget to like and share the video with your friends and family. This is one of the simple and very effective fertilizers to help your orchids grow quickly. And easier, I always share many different ways to care for orchids. You can watch and choose the most suitable methods. Hello, it's great to see you again on the Great Garden channel, wishing you a new day filled with lots of joy and peace in your life. Today we'll prepare an incredibly effective organic fertilizer. Your orchids will produce many new flower branches and bloom vibrantly all year round. Please stick with us until the end of the video. Besides American English, I've added voiceovers in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to make the video easier for you to understand. Click the gear icon in the right corner of the screen and choose the language that suits you. Don't forget to leave a comment and let me know which country you're watching from. It's wonderful that we can connect with each other from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to support me and never miss any orchid care tips. Now, let's dive into the details. Do you have tea bags at home? I use tea bags as an organic fertilizer for my orchids. Take 3 tea bags like these and put them in a jar. Add 0.5 liters of boiling water. Cover the lid and let it sit for 3 hours. Next, we'll use garlic. Take 3 small garlic cloves. Slice them thinly. Put them in a cup. Add 0.5 liters of warm water. Cover and let it sit for 2 hours. After 2 hours, stir the garlic solution well. Filter out the residue. Here's some honey. Add 1 teaspoon of honey to the garlic water. Stir until the honey completely dissolves. Use this garlic honey solution to wipe the orchid leaves. It helps clean dust, disease-causing insects, and mold from the leaves. Garlic repels insects and disinfects the orchid very effectively. The leaves will absorb nutrients, becoming sturdy and lush green. You should regularly wipe the orchid leaves to help them grow healthy and beautiful. Next, take the filtered tea solution. Remove the tea bags. Mix the tea solution with the garlic honey solution. Dilute it further with 1 liter of water to make a liquid fertilizer for the orchids. Method 1. Mist the entire orchid plant. This fertilizer helps promote the branching process of orchid flowers. It encourages the plant to produce more flowers and keeps them fresh longer. In particular, it excellently preserves flower color, making the orchid petals always vibrant on the branches. Water your orchids regularly with this method every 2 weeks. Spray directly on these leaves in the morning. It will add a lot of nutrients through the leaves, helping the leaves to stay green. Increase disease resistance. You will have greener orchids with healthy leaves, and the flowers will also bloom more beautiful, and more brilliant. The roots have grown very well with this method. One of the very simple methods helps orchids recover and develop stronger roots. Method 2. Pour this liquid fertilizer onto the base and roots of the orchid. The tea water provides abundant nitrogen and vitamin C, along with many essential nutrients for the orchid. It stimulates exceptional root system development. It supports the orchid's metabolism to speed up. This helps the plant grow faster and stronger. You should fertilize the orchid every 2 weeks with this method. This is a natural and very safe fertilizer. You can use it to care for many different types of orchids. This will help the orchid absorb the most nutrients possible. The orchid will produce many new flower branches. The flowers bloom more vibrantly, with lots of blooms on the same branch. After 1 to 2 months of using this fertilizer, the roots are protected and enriched with nutrients, so they develop very strongly. I always share multiple methods so you can choose the most suitable and simple one. I have created many subtitles for you to choose from. I hope this helps you greatly. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, and see you next time. Wishing you success. Hello, nice to see you again on the Great Garden channel. We all want to have healthy orchids with lots of flower buds. Flower buds grow a lot. Flower branches grow very quickly. Today I share a new fertilizer with the following method. Doing so is very simple and easy. You will have more flower buds, greener plants, flower branches. With this very simple way, the leaves will always be green. Your orchids will stay on the branches longer. The flowers will always bloom beautiful and bright, fresh for a long time, all year round. Using the peel of a banana, contains a lot of minerals to help orchids grow and quickly produce many flowers. Cut them into small pieces. Put all these banana peels in a jar. This is cinnamon powder. It has antibacterial properties, helps prevent orchids from rotting and fungus. Use 1 teaspoon. Add 900 milliliters of boiled water. Then wait for the water to cool. Before fertilizing the orchid so that the orchid can absorb the fertilizer better. Water the roots thoroughly so that the water can wash away the salts in the substrate. At the same time, remove old fertilizers that have been left in the soil and roots for a long time to help the new fertilizer absorb more easily. This is the reason why your orchid does not bloom again. The plant grows slowly and is prone to rot. After 30 minutes, take it out and filter out the residue. Add 1.5 liters of water to dilute. The first way is to use it to take care of the leaves immediately. Apply this method once a week to add more nutrients to the leaves to help the leaves become greener. Remember to wipe both sides of the leaves because insects often stick to the underside of the leaves. Helping to remove dirt and insects on orchids very effectively. Doing so for orchids, the leaves will always turn green again, promoting the photosynthesis process of the plant faster. The leaves are always green and healthy, even when the leaves are yellow or damaged. This is one of the very effective ways to clean the underside of orchid leaves to become cleaner and healthier. The second way is to use this water to mist the plant. And we will do it in the morning or in the afternoon. Apply this method once a week, and the plant will always be healthier. Weak orchids will develop very healthy roots. This is one of the very safe and sustainable organic fertilizers for fast-growing orchids. It will help eliminate insects such as spiders, aphids, thrips, etc. If you persist in doing this method, the orchid will grow very quickly and the leaves will always be greener and healthier. Add 900 milliliters of water. Water directly at the base of the plant every 2 weeks. It will always protect and promote sustainable growth in orchids. You can alternate with other organic fertilizers. This is one of the very safe and sustainable fertilizers for orchids. The absorption is slow, but once developed, the plant will always be sustainable. Because orchids are tropical plants, do not let the soil get too dry. It will be difficult for the plant to absorb nutrients from the fertilizer. Then, you take them out and always place the orchids in places with light during the day. the leaves will be greener, the plant will photosynthesize better, helping new flower branches grow very quickly. When you take care of orchids this way, they will always be green. The green color of the leaves is very beautiful, and the flowers will bloom longer and stay fresh longer. Over time, weak orchids will gradually become greener, and the roots will grow very healthy. This is one of the simple and very effective fertilizers to help your orchids grow quickly. And easier, I always share many different ways to care for orchids. You can watch and choose the most suitable methods. New flower branches are constantly revived on the channel, and there are also many subtitles for you to easily choose. Choose flowers that always bloom beautifully and brightly, while the plant is very weak but still grows. Green, the plant is always healthy. Hopefully it will always help you a lot. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell to follow easily. Hello, and see you again. Wish you always success.